Welcome to TRT Season 2. I'm Uncle B. You know everybody now, but let's go. In case you're joining us for this season for the first time, we'll go around so everybody can introduce themselves this time. We'll start with, go ahead.
Yeah, AZ, aka Baba AG.
Yeah, senior man.
Baby.
Double O here, double O.
Uncle B again.
Jakpo the Raven.
Yeah, Haqq. So I'm going to PSG. You may see me with Arsenal jersey once in a while, but
I'm following you, bro.
PSG.
I'm with you.
No, I don't believe if you support Arsenal. You might as well just jump ship.
Already,
I support the jersey, not the club.
Makes sense.
That's actually
That's a sensible. That's a sensible approach.
Messi didn't come to Premier League because he didn't want to play Stoke.
He says Stoke.
Yeah, there's that thing. I
what's
can't
the-
the rainy night.
On a rainy night, on a cold rainy night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why he didn't come.
That's not that Paris is any warmer.
Yeah.
No, it's because
You know, when
Britannia,
Dylan
right?
starts to throw the
ground,
ball from
the ground.
one end of
I'm
the pitch
telling
to
you that you know, because someone drew from halfway line to the
Rory
post.
Delap.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
And their pitch was horrible.
Anyways, it's nice to have you guys back. In our short break, AZ became a father, so we're put on this table.
Doghouse daddy.
Project Mbappe begins.
Yes.
AZ became a father to a lovely son, Eden Ayukule. May God bless him.
Yeah.
And Haqq is still in the streets.
Yeah.
How can you jump double O?
No, I'm not going to.
I'll go to Haqq.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Double O is a key.
I'm an
aspect of
ex-
this
component of
TRT.
Yes.
So
I think-
we find our target audience.
I'm
some of
an
them are
ex-commodore of
here
the
for
streets.
I think.
I stay in my house.
What makes you X? Sorry.
Live
No,
it.
I've left the streets.
You are a shareholder.
Sorry.
I've left the streets for Gen Z.
Well, you can never leave the streets. Let's get back to football and forget the streets because the streets still has some guys that should leave. So it's not Welcome back. We shall not. Welcome back to CRT.
Uncle B, please,
Sir.
1 sec. Just read what is on Haqq's shirt.
No feelings, just vibes.
Yeah, now we can go to football.
So, last season we focused on the European Championships that the Italians won. I'm glad it didn't come home. We're not going back to this. So we're very excited for season 2 because we're going to focus mostly on Premier League football, mostly.
Yeah.
But essentially it's club football all through. So you're looking at Serie A, La Liga,
Yeah.
Champions League.
Champions League,
sometimes.
Ligue 1.
Yeah.
And we look at match previews. You follow us. We still have the Fantasy League there, but amazing gifts to be won, and we will reveal that as the episodes roll out. Haqq will decide when that will come.
As the tyrant that he is.
The tyrant that he is, that went against Modric. But it's good to be back. We're really excited for the season. And guess what? It's in 2 fitting days.
Yeah.
Brentford Arsenal. But before then, this will be a quick first episode where we focus on a busy transfer.
I think,
window.
sorry to cut you. I think we have to, I need everybody to tell me what their position is on the table right now as it stands.
Thank you, Haqq. I think it is very important.
Very
The
important.
Premier League
Right now
table
it's
has
about-
over
Very
now.
important. What position your team is at now?
For Arsenal fans, this is the last time.
That's the highest.
That's
That's the highest.
Yeah.
This is the only time you get to be on top of the league.
In the league,
Only
ends-
time.
No, if it ends now, who wins?
Must be
Who
nice
wins?
to be alphabetical for
It's
one.
not that.
Are you even in Europe?
No, they
We are not.
They missed
We
out.
chose not
all
to
the
be.
Europe.
And-
on all.
and-
Why don't people
there's
get
a new
this?
European league now.
I am very, very
Conference.
sure
They
that at the
didn't make that.
beginning of
No, they didn't.
Uncle B's introduction, he said we are going to be focusing on Premier League.
Yes.
No, I'll come back to
Yes,
that.
exactly.
I was
And-
wrong.
And we chose to just
We're
remain in
talking
the Premier
about-
League.
we're going
here
to
to
be
talk
talking
about
about
Before you
Champions
came,
League.
he said, you know what Haqq said? W was talking about Champions League and Haqq was like, we don't care about that competition. I was like, it's like me saying I don't like Beyonce because I'm happily married. As if I had a chance. You're not
So it
making
makes sense,
Champions
right?
League. It's for the
No.
big boys.
I'm not. I don't even. That could be the example. I don't even subscribe to it at all. Let's proceed. Let's proceed with football.
Doghouse, Baba.
So,
No, but
focus
it's
on-
not big to talk about any table. Arsenal is first. You
Yeah,
come
yeah,
down
we are,
tomorrow
we are.
because Brentford might beat you tomorrow.
Well,
I think
first.
we don't have time.
No, I think they'll
teams
lose
now.
two. Yeah, there
I
are
love
two
that.
mid-table teams.
It's great.
Yeah, two mid-table teams. I think
that is a deep insult.
yeah,
It's not an insult, that's their level now.
Arsenal is
Mind the
a
gap,
mid-table
mind the
team.
gap.
Yeah,
There's a lot of gap between Arsenal
And
the major
Arsenal is
teams
away.
now.
I'm not throwing bans here. I don't think Arsenal is
No,
getting
I
2
see
points.
Brentford. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm not.
I think it'll be a draw.
Yeah, a
Well,
draw,
we'll
a
see.
draw, a draw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ivan Toney.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Anyways, as I was saying, I want to banter before we get to our clubs.
Yeah.
But I think for the record and for people that engage us, before everybody should reiterate what team they support, just so people know, because I think this season will be
Okay, yeah.
totally different. We're not
Yeah,
Europeans.
because I'm
so
already
it's
even
calm.
getting
Yeah,
agitated.
so I
when
think
this guy is
everybody,
saying
I know there are people here that would like to lie and claim they are following Messi, but just try
No,
to
I
be
followed
honorable.
Okocha like when he was in PSG.
Oh, it's true. That when
I
he
left.
dribbled can, you know,
Yeah.
when he was
And
just
then when he
cutting
was
everybody.
teaching-
out.
When he was
But that was in PSG though.
No, I'm saying even
No,
before
PSG,
PSG.
he meant
Even before PSG.
Follow the coach.
You get me?
everywhere.
Yeah, I was just
Shea
messing.
Bolton Wanderers.
I was just
Let's
messing.
go on. What teams do you support? Let's put on.
Honestly,
For Premier League, Arsenal.
I support Man U.
I'm a Liverpool fan, aka the most successful team in England.
Boo-hoo.
Man U.
So I then
Why you allowed
Premier League team?
After cheating like eight.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
didn't
a
you
goner.
cheat?
I'm a goner.
What's his name? AY or
See how he's saying it.
You can't hear.
See how he's saying it with
What
such-
team do
Be
you
confident
support?
now.
Yeah,
I'm a
such-
gooner now.
a-
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Exactly.
That's what it
A
is.
gloomy gunner.
Oh,
Just-
man. Alright.
I should. Oh
must
my
be tough,
God.
must be tough.
Let's
tough.
do a rundown.
Can
What
you-
fan are you, please?
United
What
for
fan?
life. Oh yeah, now I like
What
this.
fan?
You
What fan?
You see?
You are now. I hereby dub you
Liverpool.
an Arsenal fan. You get me? It was your birthday yesterday. I'll give you a birthday gift today. You're an Arsenal fan.
That's what you call a birthday
Jeremy.
curse.
Whoa!
Jeremy is a Liverpool for real, or because Uncle B is just straight.
No, he's a Liverpool fan.
No,
You can
Jeremy will catch
Since
up.
when? Since
We'll
last-
we'll catch up
since
on
last
that lunch.
season.
Vibes. You know, that's what.
Since last
Jeremy, you're not
Oh, you say it's
you see,
You're trustworthy like
wait.
like you see, like
season. What club were you supporting before?
Jeremy, calm down.
He pointed here though.
So you left.
Wait.
No, you left.
Wait.
What do you mean you left? Is this such a good place?
He's not a Man U fan though.
What are you
You cannot leave. If you're a true Man U fan, cannot go cross
What do you mean?
carpet.
What do you mean? You don't
That's not in Manchester.
I want to give Jeremy a cold stout.
Who is this
I
guy?
like this guy.
mortuary standard.
Jeremy.
What do you mean you left?
Jeremy cannot be trusted
no,
because
obviously this
can't
guy
be
is
trusted,
no because this
though.
guy is flaky now.
yeah, he can't be trusted.
You say you left.
He says I left.
Let me tell you.
Another podcast
I
can
don't
call him
think I
and
don't
you
think
leave
there's any
us.
banter that will top this one
Yes,
today.
I tried.
That is it.
You know,
Why are you
excuse me,
to
moving on. We have a lot to cover. Moving on.
So as I said, this all begins in 2 days. I'm very excited. It's so funny. You miss football. You know, if you have a girlfriend, just get her to start watching this game. If you have a wife, get her because they have to understand.
They have to.
We are glued to the TV weekends. There's not much to do in Nigeria. What do you want to do? Bungee jumping here. So you can Saturdays are
Bungee
for
jumping here.
football. I think it's very important. You know, there should be a news. I'm serious, Double O, don't you think so? There should be a press release saying
Football
weekends.
season has been.
Like I mean, a whole PR, like
Yeah.
run a campaign.
Do you think people will have DSTV if it's not for
No, right.
who watches Law and Order? Anyways, let me keep quiet. So Brentford, Arsenal, but let's focus on transfers. We'll start with what I'll do is I'll take the approach.
Yeah.
The team that won last season was Man City. What are your thoughts with their transfer? Let's shoot quickly. I know I can jump in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Jack
think
Grealish.
Grealish. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
What do you have to say about that?
Jack Grealish, but where I think Grealish is easily one of the most talented, if not the most talented English players out there. I don't think, especially last season, and you can see the impact he had on Villa's season up until the point that he got injured. I think their season tanked from when he got injured. But prior to him getting injured, I do not think last season there was any player that could beat 1, 2, 3 players so easily.
And a slick way.
So, what do you think happens to the team though? Because someone has to go to the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
Yeah, that's it.
Someone has
I
to-
feel
someone has to be
towards the end of last season. I don't think there was a certain starter actually.
Exactly.
They rotated on both wings between Foden, Mahrez, and Sterling.
Yeah, but now they brought
So
in one
and this
player.
last guy, sorry,
Someone has to go.
the
Torres.
Spanish guy, Ferran Torres,
Torres.
though he got less game time, especially in the Premier League.
Still 19.
Yeah, but he's playing like
somebody
false
has to
nine.
go though. Somebody has to go because
but
now they didn't sell someone.
Bernardo
Yeah.
Silva is
And they-
gone.
No, Aguero is gone.
Seems
To
where-
Oh, saying that's true.
Bernardo
I've
Silva seems to
forgotten.
be, well, he's linked to Arsenal, but that's
No, that's definitely not happening.
But that's the thing. I think
Atletico.
Grealish's position depends on what happens with the striker situation at the end of the day. So
They don't have a striker.
No, that's what I mean. If they
They
do not sign a
They still have
striker,
Jesus.
No, but it
no,
looks like
no,
they
is
give it to Tottenham.
yes.
They-
If they
they
do
don't
not have
give
a
it-
striker,
let's go this way, I agree
they
with
would
you. Kane
move.
is the
Yeah,
target.
they would move someone to.
Yeah, but I think
centre
Grealish is
forward.
going to play him deeper as well.
I think someone will go
They wanna
to
play him
centre
deeper as
forward.
No, do you think they will
No,
get
no,
Kane?
that's I think Sterling.
Given
then
the fact
moves,
that they
and
just
then
bought Grealish.
he's-
No, but I told you when we were watching
That's a
the
lot of
final
money,
of the Euros, I did say that on camera.
They can't
that
get
City
both.
are get no. The day they
They
did
will
their
get
bid for
it,
Grealish, they came out and released a statement
That
saying
is not going to
affects
affect.
no plans
Yeah,
for Kane.
yeah. It
So
does
if
not
they
going
don't
to
get
affect.
Kane,
But you have to sell someone though. If you're going to get Kane, if you're going to spend 200 million.
not if your owner owns Abu Dhabi.
Exactly.
No,
I think
No, but there's that fair.
No,
bro,
They
that
waived it
thing,
for Kobe.
bro, that
They
thing
waived
is-
it
and
too.
that is as
Oh.
flexible as.
Oh, okay, so
that
they
is as
Bro,
flexible
everybody's
as-
going to
Anybody-
sign anybody. As if you have ban now.
You have
I
if
don't
you
know,
have the
if
bar.
Man U don't go for King, it's because Daniel Levy is a tough negotiator.
Yeah.
Sorry, Man City. And it's because they wanted to break it at 100 million. But it looks like Levy won't sell King
For less
anything
than
less than
150.
because of Grealish.
Exactly. And I don't think it's enough that if City,
Yeah, because if you buy Grealish
City
one,
want to give Jesus to Tottenham and probably 100, but I think Levy doesn't want that. He wants 150 flat.
Yeah.
But they can get
He
it.
probably has another
But
striker.
I want to ask, do you guys think 100 million is not plenty for Grealish?
No, in this world now.
Not even
First of
that.
all, he's
no, but if you have the
English to
money, if
start
you have the
with.
money,
Is
First of all,
is
he's English,
Grealish on a good day?
but then he's very
say
good.
60.
You know what?
60.
You know,
Yeah, but then
no.
English.
You know why
Yeah,
I've given
say
up.
60.
You know why I've stopped
No, no, no.
Because
subscribing.
Madison is 70. Why?
You know why I've stopped. You know why I've stopped
Grealish should be
subscribing to
70.
that.
To whether it's too much or not, yeah?
We're living in a capitalist society. If this phone is worth what it's worth, that's what you use to
That's
buy.
what you use.
Yes, of
You
course.
understand? So you can add the factors like him being English,
Yeah,
or him
of
being
course, yes,
from
yes.
Birmingham, him being a picky blinder, him wearing machine guns. That doesn't matter.
But
What
Him,
matters
him
is
having
how-
certain interest in. Yeah, you were saying.
in Caribbean women. It
Yeah.
doesn't
So,
matter.
so
It's-
for instance, yeah,
BBWs.
the season
Now you talk this one.
ends
Now you talk this one. You don't want to.
the way the season ended for Man City, do you think Grealish should be the first place they go for?
How did the
I don't
season end
think-
for Man City?
Like, I mean, like
Yeah, they won.
They
They
won.
end-
They
it
lost the
ended-
Champions
No,
League.
Champions
They lost the
League.
Champions League to a
So
good side. A good
they
Chelsea
have,
side.
they are good going forward, and I think.
yeah, but
that-
No, but
then
that's
you,
the
you always
thing.
want
I
to
think-
strengthen,
I
to be
think-
honest. Like
I
if you're going to be,
Are you sure it's me? To
They
me,
want
I
to win the
think-
Champions
I
League.
feel like they are buying Grealish.
So
for the sake
now,
of-
no,
No,
you're
100
buying.
million.
So
No,
what
you
happens-
can't be buying
what
100
happens when
million.
PSG?
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
What
but-
happens when
What
PSG
was-
plays Man City? You need a Grealish.
no,
That's
but
what I'm saying. Even Chelsea, no,
Yeah.
against the Chelsea, because
Yeah.
they,
You need-
they are so organized. You need
You
someone
need
that
somebody
can.
that can-
Sterling
that can
couldn't
just-
do that.
yeah, he
I was
couldn't
gonna
do
say,
it.
main
He
fact,
couldn't do
you
it.
guys recall towards the end of last season, there were rumors that Guardiola wants to let Sterling go. His form did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though, of course, with the Euro Sterling.
I think he
started-
did well in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Euros.
yeah.
That's why they're keeping
But,
him.
but Aziz, excellent point. I
couldn't.
think against Chelsea, not
That-
just Chelsea,
yes.
they lost. What team did they lose out to in the FA Cup? Was it Leicester?
Yeah,
Yes,
Leicester.
they just
They
about
couldn't
this.
bring
They
it.
couldn't bring. You
No.
don't have
But
players
how-
that can dribble.
You,
So.
when you have a team, will you use 100 million just for the sake of it?
No, I'm
They
sorry,
bought
sorry.
him for a
I'm
reason,
sorry.
man.
Maybe for the sake of it is the wrong choice. of
It's
word,
strengthening,
but
like Jakpo said, I think it's-
strengthening, but man,
Are you saying
Grealish?
I'm
but
saying-
what exactly-
Grealish
I'm
to
saying-
any
club
right
is
now
a- yeah.
is-
Or let me just put it. Let me
No, let
summarize
him
it this way.
land.
Uncle B,
He's
Uncle B,
saying
based on what
that
he said.
they should have strengthened somewhere else.
No,
instead
that's what I'm
of-
saying, Uncle B. So Bernardo out, Grealish in. What do you think? Is letting Bernardo go and Grealish
It's
come
an
in?
upgrade.
That's an upgrade,
It's an
definitely.
upgrade.
I wouldn't have said that.
Numbers wise as well.
Exactly.
Maybe they get
Yeah,
a 4.
it's an
Maybe they get a 4 because
They don't have
this guy-
Rodri.
What do you-
Rodri's there.
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
But they
No, but they have
renewed
Rodri.
his contract by a year, Fernandinho.
Yeah, so
right?
like they
but
have
I mean,
Rodri
that's
and
like Matic, but it's
Nah, but it's not.
very
No, I don't think it's on the same level. To be honest, like, I
No,
think he has
but
more
bro,
legs.
he's-
Yeah, of course, no, he does. I'm just saying he's getting
You
that.
see,
They need to
tracking back is
transition.
difficult. He
Yeah.
picks up more yellow cards than.
Than-
So Man,
yes.
so
Yeah,
then
but then
I mean,
Rodri is the
this
starter
guy-
there,
Yeah, yeah.
Man
so
City-
he's back
so
up.
Man City signing Grealish based on what AZ said. How do you grade it? Is
Fantastic.
it A minus?
Hey,
Hey man,
Hey,
I'll give
hey,
it a
definitely, hey man.
Not tough.
Sadly, A.
Listen at all.
Reluctantly.
We'll go
What?
to the next team. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Because
So
everyone
you won't
dies.
say if you think they'll still win the league.
No, I was trying to wrap up top
Oh, okay,
6.
okay.
Yeah,
okay, sure.
Next team is your. Well, I hope your is this one. Silly Man United.
I regardless of whether you're calling them silly, they still finished above you though.
Ouch.
Maybe the first time.
So imagine.
Bro, forget first time in 8 years, man. Forget that one. You're as good as your last game.
Imagine.
You're as good as your last game.
Imagine it when we're not
You
being
walked
silly.
right into it.
Yeah, so don't do even.
Imagine when we're not being silly.
It's me.
Because we've been silly, eh?
It's me.
But
Why would
speaking
you
about
have- Yeah.
silly Man U before we even get to Liverpool.
Oh!
Come on.
No, please carry on, carry on. You have so much to say. Let's talk about.
No, he's trying to finish.
No,
the
Gabi, what's the
Manchester
question?
clubs. I have spoken.
Jadon Sancho.
The
Jadon
content is the
Sancho.
same.
When we even talk about top 6, we're not mentioning Arsenal.
We
right?
talked about the.
Jadon
Yeah.
Sancho.
Arsenal is not there.
Yeah, that's
discussion.
true. Yeah. So
What-
can
so-
the man speak? Can the man
Again,
speak? Can the man?
Haqq, keep quiet.
Haqq.
Can the
Like
man
we said
speak?
before,
Keep quiet,
again,
keep
we
quiet.
chose
Keep
not
quiet.
to.
Can the man
so
speak?
you
Can the
guys-
man
We're
speak?
talking about top 6 here.
Yeah.
Don't question our
Relax.
choices.
We're
We
talking
we
about
made a
top six.
choice.
Fair enough.
Like,
Fair
let
enough.
me say
Don't
this
question
for
our
the
choices.
record.
We're
I'm
talking
not
about top
smiling
six.
with any opponent team. That's not Arsenal, to be fair. So all these Man City, Chelsea fans
Yeah.
on this round
Yeah.
table, there's nothing round. It's a square table.
It's a square
Yeah.
Because this year the banter, you know what Liverpool has done. You guys should be
There's
kissing
something
our feet
happening
for
here I
exciting
love.
football.
Like
Yeah.
I
There was nothing
like
exciting about
how
it last season.
you know it's like
you can't
like this.
There was
And then we're like this.
Well,
So
Yeah, outsiders now.
We're chill
chill.
here. You guys.
We're
go.
chill.
It's nice to be an outsider.
You know,
I feel like our priority was
I defend four.
a 4 and a centre back.
Pastor Fred is
So
not cutting.
he's not going to do it for me. And then of course Ole is not he does not take us to
I think we should have started from there
Yeah.
actually.
Who goes
How,
off?
how do you feel
Yeah.
about Ole's contract extension?
That's
extended
rubbish.
his contract.
Yeah, I think you start from the
It's
manager.
rubbish.
I think that's okay.
I don't
to be
like
honest.
Ole.
No, this is
Personally.
interesting. Let's sit back.
I don't
Jakpo doesn't
think he's going to take us to the
But he
promised land.
finished second.
Twice.
Yeah, because we
The
have
highest
good
position you've
players.
gotten since
Fergie left.
Fergie.
No.
No,
Mourinho
Mourinho
got
finished.
second.
Come on.
Mourinho
But, we,
Yeah,
but how many
yeah,
points? We had more
yeah,
points this
yeah.
time, didn't we?
Yeah,
We had more points this time
But
than.
you're as good as
No,
your last
we had more
position.
points.
No, no, no,
Last
no.
game.
We have more points. We have more points than
On
Mourinho.
other
You had one more point.
No.
You were not sexy last
Yeah,
season.
no, we
It was
didn't.
a COVID year.
See,
Neither was he under Mourinho. in fairness.
but we won
Oh,
the
it is
Euros.
Mourinho.
We won the Euros.
It is
We won
Mourinho.
the Euros.
It is
And there was
Mourinho.
Zlatan.
You didn't say you won.
Anyway,
So
So-
W, you're against the contract extension.
No,
Totally
yes,
forgot.
I don't like him personally. I mean, I'm willing to give him. I think he will do better than Arteta still, but I'm willing to give him
As
a.
the cup.
I think
It's
it's
not
nice
even
to
that.
see him deal with
Yeah.
that.
It's not even that on
Yeah.
you have Sancho, you have Pogba.
No, yeah. So that's the only thing that
I'm
he's
saying,
got.
True and Saka.
That always got going for him is that there's
So
good players
far,
individually. Yeah, they are good players. They can do something, but
But wouldn't you say, I was making this argument, but you can't say so. I can't be wrong. I meant to. Yeah, you can't say Solskjaer has not improved. Rashford's output has improved.
his in-game management is poor. If he has a plan and he doesn't go according to
But it
plan,
seems to develop
he doesn't know
some
how
players.
to change. Like look at that final. Like he doesn't know how to
Got
change. He doesn't know how to.
lost.
Yeah, he got lost. He doesn't know how to
Yeah,
make
but-
decisive changes.
but
He just
Unai
makes
Emery
changes
is
just
not
based on.
his-
Yeah.
But I feel, just to
Yeah.
say that, I
He
feel
did the
like
same
he
thing to
doesn't have
Arteta.
enough players that he trusts. Because like when you're subbing, you have to think about who's going to come on. Do you trust him to do a better job?
But
than
he
the rest?
signed Van de Beek. I know he doesn't trust him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly though.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Let's
You know, that's what it's about.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like with signings, it's not completely.
The manager,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't think Van de Beek was.
No, but there's the influence of the manager. I feel like some of
No,
the
there's
players
influence
that-
of the manager.
Obviously.
Yes, influence of the manager.
You can
Some of the
say
players
no.
that
But like when he
Klopp
came,
signed,
What do you
because
mean?
they
Klopp
gave
signed.
Jones
Klopp will
a new
never
contract.
sign. Liverpool will not sign any player
Yeah.
if Klopp doesn't sign.
Yeah, like
Exactly,
different
you
managers
must
have
use it.
different
Not
kind of
only
arrangements.
No, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. At the
can.
moment, for Man U,
doesn't-
he's not the person that you want. You want
There's-
someone
you
that's
don't
not.
have a director of
Yeah,
football.
he's not the one. He's just. He's like he's so happy to be there.
Like
Like
Arteta.
yeah,
So
he's
yeah.
so happy to be there so that he
won't
can take
ruffle any
anything.
feathers.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
won't
Like he
ruffle
wouldn't
ruffle
do
the
anything
feathers
because
in the
he
ball.
feels like he knows that he doesn't deserve to be there.
I
So
don't-
he's so happy to be there.
I think
So that's
a bit
what it
un-
is.
That's a bit unfair. to
No,
be
no, no.
honest.
He only got the job because
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
a.
yeah.
a-
That's
a
why I said we
fan
should
fan.
leave back.
Yeah, he only got the job because he's. an old
And that
guy.
time it was
Yeah,
Portugal,
yeah,
Germany
but,
would have been done.
but
Because
to
it's
be, in all honesty, like I think going forward we have more of an identity under him.
What identity?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like whether you like it or not,
That is what you guys
that's what we
A
we've been doing,
counter-attack
and
is-
we've done it pretty well.
but you will never
But-
win.
but-
Yeah,
I mean,
Yes,
second half.
but that's what I'm saying now with our
It'll be a
signings
good
now.
window if we have a 4.
It'll be a great window. I
Okay,
think it's a
let's
good
move
window
on.
now.
You've been linked to Goretzka, right?
That's
You've
not-
been
We
linked
won't
to
get him.
How would we
Goretzka.
get
You've been
him?
linked
They're
to
using us for.
Jakpo said
Guy.
Tolisso this
They won't
morning.
get him.
apparently.
Yeah, Tolisso,
Tolisso's a
yeah.
good
Well, that's the
player.
thing. Tolisso, where does he even play again? Can we
Don't
even
know.
remember?
And
Because
it's
when last
going
did you
for
see
10
him
mil.
running?
Yeah,
that's how
United
there's issues there.
United
There has to
should
be
get
something
Declan
there.
Rice.
10 mil.
There has to be issues there.
10 mil.
No, but that maybe it's in the last year of his
Yeah,
contract.
the
yeah.
last year of his contract. Maybe, but United, you get Declan Rice, that's quality.
We won't get that's the 80
That's
million
too
for
much,
Rice.
too
That's
much.
too
I'm
much.
hoping you don't get him. I want you guys to suck next year.
Hmm.
What about Varane? The
That's a
signing.
fantastic signing.
Amazing.
I like that.
And,
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
good
obvious.
Yeah, sure.
He replaces Lindelof immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
straight,
Lindelof should
man.
play FA Cup and League One.
So what about you, Jakpo? Solskjaer's 3-year contract, your thoughts?
I feel like what the board was trying to do is just for stability. You know what I mean? There's no use spending this amount of money if you're not going to trust the manager. You know what I mean? I think so. If you're bringing a manager or you're bringing these players, like you need the players to know.
Chelsea says no.
Yeah, but then they trusted him, but he failed. You know what I mean? I feel
There's
like
nobody available.
I know. I think it's deeper than that because like if you look at
Yeah,
the
people can
history of Man U,
Who?
is like
Who?
we're not that club to be changing
Who
managers.
now?
And
That's what
like
I'm
we
saying,
went
people
through a
can move
couple of
from club
phases
to
like
club.
that. So we're trying to move beyond that.
I know during the
You know what
Euros, I agree, Jakpo. During the Euros, I said this thing, with this change manager.
No, it's
change
not always
manager,
the
it's
best
not
thing,
always
yeah.
the right way. But of course, you have the other side. Abramovich changes managers
Every
like
time.
boxer
He
shots
wins.
and
He
there's
wins.
success to it.
Yeah, like then
I think that has to be.
that's for
solved.
like glory hunters, man.
You know, I
Like
always,
if you're a
I
true
always,
fan,
I always tell
There
Aziz,
has to
I always
be
tell Aziz
something.
this, and when I'm coaching Jakpo about patience, temperament in life, that sometimes if you don't have a better move,
Yeah.
don't make it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, I totally agree with that. I totally agree.
Whenever United fans go, Solskjaer is not expensive enough, but after coming second, you sack him.
Where's
First of
the
all,
sense?
who do you bring?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But
if
no.
you're
And then he
investing this
hasn't
amount
done
of
so
money,
badly.
it doesn't make sense.
No,
He
yeah.
has not done so
Yeah.
badly. To
As
be
for
honest.
giving him a contract, who
People
knows?
have done
Second got to you back into
Do
Champions
you know what?
League,
Do you know what
you
I
know.
think is happening as well? Is like
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we're not as realistic with the state of the club right now.
That's the
I
issue
think so.
I have with Haqq and Arsenal.
That is Arsenal's zone is almost delusional.
We'll come to Arsenal when we're
Arsenal's
done
zone is
top
almost
six.
that's deeper.
Yeah.
That's
No,
delusional.
we'll come to
I
That's
made this
delusional.
point
Yeah,
recently.
we'll come to Arsenal when we're
Hafiz
done
is a
top six.
diehard United fan, but he actually spoke on behalf of the Glazers. And I actually paused. Because no, the Hafiz has a lot of sense. He's one of those brilliant young men I know. So why are you supporting the Glazers? And he tried to explain that it's based on what you said, that you don't know where the club is now. I think a lot of fans just get emotional sometimes.
Yeah, we're stuck in where we
You
used to.
get what I'm saying? That's another discussion altogether about owners you're talking about. You know, because really, if you had let Solskjaer go after coming second, what are you? What move do you?
And if he's going into the last year of his contract and you're investing this kind of money, like there's no confidence in the squad. You know what I mean? Like,
So
and
you are
another thing I read as well, like this contract was signed before the finals, but they didn't want to announce it
That's
because
it,
we lost.
exactly,
You know what I
because
mean?
that would- so the
yeah,
timing was when
So
we
they had to.
signed. I read
So
that.
why? And they tried to sneak it under when we signed
And
Sancho.
yeah, and fans are pissed by that. Look,
Yeah.
owners run a club. They are trying to make money off a club. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, Liverpool's next. So I will discuss our owners and where we are as a team. And hopefully Jakpo and W will not say much because they will insult us the same way.
Yeah, let's
Anyway, you'd agree that
We hope to
the
turn out
same way
like
with
you
Man U, you'd agree you're in a stronger position than you were last season.
Oh,
right?
totally.
With this signing.
Yeah,
So how would you rate your transfer so far? A, B?
I would say B. Like,
B.
I agree with Double on now. And like
I'll
signing a DM would just be like an A plus. You know what
So
I mean?
you give Man City signing Grealish. Of course, Man City signed some one-day kids, by the way. This kid called Titi.
Yeah,
But
like
they're signing him back.
Yeah.
sister clubs.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna focus on real
No,
signings.
that's
Yeah,
it.
real fan,
We
yeah.
are sports enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So you give United a B for those.
And
yeah,
then
I
Josh
do. But I think
Stones,
another thing that
his
Man U has
contract
to
has
do
been,
to have a
extended.
good window is like we have to offload a lot of deadwood, man. Like our squad is.
Can you elaborate on that? Because that's a good point.
Yeah, like someone like Jones, man.
Mata.
How much, how
Like,
much,
I-
how much is he ranking?
100K,
Because he's
man.
not paid.
100K.
One thing Mata is there for as well is
KG.
we're grooming him to be a coach. Do you know what I mean?
Going to board.
A coach. He's going
I
to
love
coach.
your
He's going
club.
like the plan is that like he's going to coach after. So there's no use for
Yeah.
him going anywhere else. You know
But
what I mean?
he's still collecting some good money, man.
100K,
No
man.
matter-
Yeah, but to be honest,
Matter.
like I'd rather have
Who is
him
talking about?
in the pitch, on like in the squad than the likes of Daniel James and like.
That's why Man
Dan-
City
Dan-
and Chelsea are going for. You wouldn't see Man City and Chelsea. You wouldn't see
And that's
players
not-
like
that's
Jones still there. You wouldn't see Matip still
No, but you have to
Those
say
guys
before
would
you
have
move
gone,
players
though.
on, is like
That's
who's
why-
going to sign them?
Yeah,
No one's
that's-
going to sign Jones and give him 100k. No, that's the thing. Like
Then
the truth
that's
about
the
it is like
dilemma.
Then
it's-
that means our scouting is poor.
It's not about scouting.
No, but it's contract.
No,
because you
contract.
are-
That's
that's
contract.
it.
No, it's contract.
If you-
contract.
if you
Maybe
face these guys
if
out-
he still has like 2
years on 100k, man.
nobody-
What are you
Yeah,
gonna do? Are
so
you gonna
what, that's
force him
what,
out?
what were you
I
doing
won't go.
giving him 2 years?
That's too
at
late.
the
That,
time,
but
though?
that's
I
not. That's
think
too
I'll
late.
touch on that.
It's
with
too late.
you.
That's the,
How-
we have
how-
Pereira as well.
We just
how-
dash-
how-
we
how
dash
will
people
you grab
contract
Dalot?
and then-
Still have
No, but I think
Dalot.
Dalot is gonna stay now.
Yeah,
Then
because
it's
AC
gonna.
Milan
okay.
turned it down.
No, they didn't turn him down. Like we don't wanna. Like they don't want to reach our valuation of.
Oh, yes.
They want him.
I thought
They
they
want
turned
him.
him
It
down.
was a loan deal, no?
No, they want a loan to
No,
buy,
no,
but
no.
like
Option to
we
buy,
want
you
to
said
sell for at least like 25 million.
Yeah,
I
so
think. Yeah.
10 counts, right?
They want him.
No, they want.
They want him, but they want him cheap. There's no money in Italy right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
like
have
Inter
that.
is like they're
That's
on-
why Roma couldn't buy
Yeah.
Xhaka. Oh my god.
How will you rate it? No hating.
No hate.
When we start bench, let's not force the ban. It will come.
Okay.
I will fight double on
No
this
hate.
table.
No hate. No hate. Maybe you give yourself a B.
Yeah,
Just
I think-
slightly under B. B, but just below B. Do you get?
On,
What about
on what ground? I'm just curious to know
Not-
why. I just want to know because
No,
why?
Because you've signed just Sancho, right?
Varane.
Oh, and Varane.
And Haqq, I disagree with you. Those
I
are
don't-
not Bs.
Yeah, that's like you
I
can't
want-
just.
you
No,
want-
that's
you
I wanted
want-
to understand that.
Just small B because you are
That's
just
banter.
like you said.
Yeah.
Like, no,
That's
like
what I'm saying,
he said.
remove banter, let's be
It's
realistic.
not banter. It's not banter.
It's-
But he said like
There's no deal.
he had gone through his team and then he sees that okay, what we really need is a DM to play from the back to defend and then
So signing arguably
Yeah.
the best defender, the best centre half in the world, a World Cup winner,
Yeah.
a 3-time
I mean,
Champions League.
As in, like, you know,
O'Shea was winning trophies.
Yeah.
In Man U, that didn't make him one of the best.
Vermaelen.
O'Shea.
Okay, yeah, but
Vermaelen as
nah,
well.
but
You're comparing Northern
bro,
Ireland, John
this
O'Shea
is just
with
like, you know what I mean?
Rashford.
We're forcing it here, man. We're forcing it here. And no,
He
we're
was-
forcing
he
it.
was-
How can you compare?
He was
No.
influential. He was influential.
Varane was not
He
influential.
was influential in those teams.
Wait, was Varane? So you compare
Let's
Varane?
be honest. He was
That's
influential.
difference of
Varane was
France. France and Europe. France
This is
and
the reason why your team will not do well because you're very disrespectful.
No. I'm respectful. My team will do well. I'm respectful. My team will do well. Shushi is respectful. Our
very,
team will do well.
I'm not saying so.
Law of averages.
So then
2 to 1.
check your guy.
Law of averages. 2 to 1.
Check your guy.
Let my own side of Arsenal not do it.
Check your guy.
Let's move on. Please let's move on for a time. You double Man U's transfer, just the grade, please.
I give it a B.
B minus for me.
That's funny.
B.
Look, I'm giving Man U
Because
an A minus.
because when you look at
No B.
that
That DM.
that final,
I said
yeah,
I'm giving Man
we
U.
didn't have anybody on the bench,
I'm giving Man
and
U
then we
an
still
A
didn't buy
minus.
like we a B minus.
I'm giving Man U an A minus. I'm not going to, I
B
think
B
minus.
minus.
I think
Man.
Sancho
B plus
Varane.
Champions League. They
Bro,
need-
those are we're
they
talking about
need
the
legs.
Premier League. We're talking
Yes,
about the
yeah.
Premier
a B
League.
minus.
No, but that's the what's happening there will affect the
Yeah,
we don't
So
have
I'm
a
going with
bench.
an A
Who do you
minus,
call
and
up
I
your
don't-
bench?
I
You don't
hate
have
Man
bench.
U.
Who do you
So
call?
put
Yeah.
Fred on the
So give-
bench.
Yeah, who do you call up your bench?
Right?
Look, there's a
if everyone is
fundamental
fit?
problem.
No, even if everybody is fit, right? Who do
Jakpo
you
gave
call up your
them. Jakpo
bench?
gave them a B too. Let's be
Because
fair.
remember that we
I gave them a B.
still have a striker situation, you know, right?
Yeah, like I think we'll start with Cavani and then
Yeah,
Martial.
what happens when Cavani
Rash-
injures you? You think?
To be honest, like Martial had a
Martial
decent
together
season
Why
before
you
last
guys
season.
no one agree for each
No.
other? They no one agree.
But they actually a lot of
We
good
have
players.
yes. Now we have a
No, that's what I said.
striker situation.
When I said,
So that's what I'm saying,
I said
yes.
we need
It's
to
a B
move
minus.
Deadwood.
I'll give Man U an A minus.
No,
I
B
think
minus.
Jadon
It's
Sancho
been-
is.
I think we need to
I
move
think-
more
I
than
don't
we need
think
to
I don't
buy.
think those
yeah,
were their
right now.
priorities. I think DM is a priority, but I'm going to go out on a limb. The only issue is Solskjaer's not an experienced coach. But whatever they do in that midfield, you can't tell me a squad that already has Pogba and Bruno in the middle have sorted out Lindelof, who was a walking accident. I get that. Okay, Luke
I'm
Shaw is
sure he's
arguably
back.
the best. Exactly.
Yeah.
They add Sancho and now Varane. I mean, since Rio Ferdinand left with defending with class, and Varane was the guy before Van Dijk and all of them popped up. But for me, the transfer window is not done. Even if Man U don't get that 4-0, which is critical, I agree, double. But I'm going to go on a limb. I'm a huge McTominay fan. A good coach can coach him to be a deep line midfielder. That's why I don't think it's the end.
You
But
need a
I'll rest
coach
my
that
case.
uses jazz, man.
But
Because
that's
Scott
why-
is all English, no brains.
Are you guys loved McTominay?
Yeah, we did.
I think the boy.
I love his energy.
I think if Mourinho had stayed as McTominay.
Do you know how many players you love? Should I start calling them? Should I start calling how many Arsenal players you love?
Third place, Liverpool. The best team in the world.
From third.
Let's all donate. Let's all donate laugh for this.
Let me give you one.
Let's all donate laugh for that.
Even him laugh.
I
I said best team in the world. I said third place, Liverpool. Best team in the world. You see from third.
Top.
Yeah,
Let's go.
No, Liverpool. You go ahead. Speak.
ahead.
No, speak.
It's your team.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Konate,
get
I
us.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look. Let's be frank.
I think like 5 of your last 5 signings, you've tried to correct what's going on in your centre back. It's crazy.
Wait, do you think you guys are all right now
Konate.
going into the season?
Konate.
No, we're not. But it's what Jakpo said earlier on about strengthening. Okay,
Yeah.
you don't like win and just relax. You know.
But win, please.
Mm.
Win what?
Bullshit. You won the Champions League 2 years.
Yeah.
ago.
2
You
years
won the
ago.
Premier League.
Bro,
2
history
talking about
lessons.
last
Well, we're
season.
talking about like, see, we're moving on from the season before to
Fair
this
enough.
season.
And
Yeah.
Jakpo, if you tell me what trophy you've won in the
years.
last, I'm humble.
8 years,
In
man.
the last
Won
2
the-
years, I will wear your jersey tomorrow. My point is clear. We won a trophy before you guys. We won a trophy 2 years ago.
Oh,
You've
boy.
not won one in a while.
Yeah.
So
That's
let's
why
not
when I
No,
led,
no, no.
I didn't leave the win.
You are as good as your last trophy.
Exactly. If you're as good as your last trophy,
Yeah,
bow down to me.
Top.
If you want to talk about the league, which you did, you shot me, I'll take it.
No problem.
But let me land. I'm not going to say we don't have problems. As Jakpo
But
said,
just don't say win. That's all. That's
No,
all I guess.
what I mean by win is like even Man City have won, for example, are strengthening with Grealish.
Yeah.
So Liverpool need to strengthen, and I think our front three are reaching their zenith.
Yeah.
Okay, Mane, Salah,
have.
Firmino,
Probably have.
we've really squeezed the juice out of them. And unlike many useless clubs I know,
They're probably-
we bought them at a good value.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between my owners and your fucks.
Yeah.
We plan, we
Yeah.
strategize, we balance our books.
Yeah.
That's why I
We
love
sell
my
off
owner.
before
Is it
we
Michael
buy.
Edwards?
And
No,
that's why-
I'm on the road.
Michael Edwards.
Choose the camera out. I'm on the road. One talk. They play.
But that's how you lost one of your most influential midfielder. You lost him on a free transfer
Michael Edwards.
for a club that plans. For a club that plans. Wait, can I just say something?
He said something.
For a club that plans, how do you lose your most influential midfielder?
Alright,
On a free transfer.
Ogbi, no be Euros. No friends here.
Check for a club that plans, how do you lose your most influential midfielder?
Why are you guys angry? Because I said.
No, me, I'm not. You know, I'm
Exactly.
yours.
It's not anger. I just want.
I'm not.
Okay, but Double, let me answer your question because
Yeah.
it's actually objective. You can all chip here. I know it's Liverpool. You love our entertaining football, so a lot
But
of
that's
you want to wear
that's
that Salah jersey. You just can't. But anyways, Jack, we let Van Alden
The
go.
third one is dope.
You let him go
No, we did let Van Alden.
No,
go.
you tried to,
No, I swear. Look, it's the truth. We let Van Alden.
on
go.
what grounds?
They don't want to renew his contract, and we're in the same problem with Henderson. You know.
But you'd renew Anderson though, and not renew.
No, I'm not sure we'll renew Henderson. And let's be fair.
Because he
please.
wants what?
There was a
more than 1
scandal
year.
2 weeks ago. They
No,
were
but
even
he-
linking Henderson to
No, but I
Arsenal.
don't.
now. Do you
But
remember?
I think you guys
Okay,
offered him.
no,
You guys
it's a lie, it's a
you
lie,
guys
it's a
offered him a
lie.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like you rejected your.
No,
You rejected your
no,
he said
contract.
he wanted to stay,
No,
though. He said he
look,
wanted to
Jakpo, a contract is. I mean, we're all
He said he wanted to
businessmen.
stay. He
here,
said he
we're
did everything
educated.
to
Of course,
stay.
he wanted to stay.
I
I don't know.
Yeah, but then the
Jakpo-
contract.
he
Yeah,
let-
No,
yeah, he
no,
said.
Jakpo,
Yeah.
a player is okay. Henderson Aziz
Yeah.
is up for renewal when he's 33. Henderson right now wants Liverpool to guarantee him, look, you're valuable. For the next 5 years, you will be an integral part of this team.
But it's not.
You know, so most times it's not even money; it's value.
Yeah.
There is no way Van Alden at 31 will get the same contract Trent is getting. Who's our priority? Trent is
Exactly.
22. Fabinho is 27. This is what I mean by fans being emotional. And all
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fans
What
that
about-
follow
what about
we sport enthusiasts need to stop.
Alcantara.
Thiago is different, okay, because we signed him last year. Do you
Yeah.
know it's a different?
No,